Let's build my brand new gaming PC. Before we get started, massive thank you to nzxt for sending all these parts for completely free. I'm very excited because today we're going to be building my first Intel gaming computer. I've been a Ryzen boy for the longest time, but I decided to go Intel. I don't even know why, but I'm doing it. But first, let me introduce you to the parts. For the case, we have the nzxt H7 Elite. This case is phenomenal. It comes with 320mm RGB fans right in the front, and it has really good airflow from the sides. You'll get to see more of that as I'm building the PC. For the motherboard, we have the nzxt N7Z690. This motherboard is phenomenal. I've wanted to have one of these for so long, mainly because it's all white and it's gonna fit this build really nice. This motherboard is DDR4, not DDR5. For the power supply, we have a C850 gold. This is a gold power supply from nzxt, fully modular, obviously, right here. And for the AIO CPU cooler, we have the Kraken Z73 RGB, the one with the LCD screen in white. I know the box says black, but it's in white, trust me. And for the rest of the parts, as I mentioned, we are going to be switching to Intel. So we have the Intel i7 13700K, great CPU. I found it on sale at Micro Center up in Denver for $380. So overall, really good price for the CPU. It's a 12-core CPU, I think. Oh gosh, I dropped it. Let's hope it still works. And for RAM and storage, we're with Kingston. Kingston also provided these parts. We have 1TB of SSD that can write up to 7,000 megabits per second, which is insane, and 64 gigs of RAM running at 3600 megahertz. This PC is going to be a beast. And last but not least, the graphic cards. Obviously, you don't see the graphic cards right here because I'm going to be reusing my graphic cards from my current PC, which is the 3080 Ti Vision White. It's going to fit this build really nice. And we also have some streamer lights from Lee & Lee that I bought myself when I went to Micro Center. So that is it. That's the part list. Without further ado, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to give you an enjoyable ASMR PC building experience because I like to watch those. So let's get started by building this PC. Man, all right, the brand new PC is ready. There it is right there. I have not powered it on at all. I haven't tested crap. I literally built the whole thing hoping and believing that I'm a good PC builder because I've built about 10 by now. So hopefully it all works out. Does it work? Yes! It's real loud, but it works. Holy crap, that's loud. I think the fans are running at full speed right now. Look, listen to this. Sounds like a jet. All right, plug the display port in. Now we're gonna try again. Is there any display? What's happening? There is no display. Let's try to figure out what's happening. For some reason, there's a red light on the motherboard. The DRAM light is flashing. Something seems to be off. So since the PC will not post and it's stuck on DRAM light is just red on, we're gonna try installing the RAM. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Take it all out, put it all in. Maybe the was not seated right, and see what happens if it boots then. After that, we're going to be taking every stick out and just putting one at a time in each slot. It could be the slot on the motherboard itself. So let's do some testing. I tried putting different sticks in each channel on its own, and that didn't do it. Luckily, I have some extra RAM. I'm gonna try testing it with this RAM sticks. Nothing. Man, I'm gonna try taking the CMOS battery out and see if that resets the motherboard and works. Alright boys, it's an hour later. I've tested every single RAM slot combination, cleared CMOS. Nothing is working. So next I'm going to reseat the CPU, see if somehow that got messed up. Reseating the CPU did not work at all. So now is the last and final step. Hopefully before I have to return the MOBO or the CPU, we are flashing the BIOS, upgrading to the latest version, hoping that will do something. So let's see what happens then. Do you see what's on the screen? There is hope. I just flashed the BIOS and it's booting up to the page. It's working. I think so. I'm gonna redo everything over here, and we're gonna try to start installing Windows. Let's do that. All right, about 2 hours later, let's boot it up now and see if it works again, and try to install Windows. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous because I know it's gonna boot up, but like, what if something else goes wrong? 1, 2, 3. Please boot up. Okay. Ooh, it's posting. Here we go. Now we're talking. All right, we are good. Let's go ahead and install Windows